Hello, welcome to Spade TV. This is the trending news. Now, I'm a governor, a TikTok star who wanted to be a lawyer. It actually got trashed in a way because of a certain few things. Her story is here today. We're going to delve into it. King Promise has also joined the Westgate to shut down the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. That is also another trending news I'll be bringing your way. Now, Olamide, you know Olamide? Yes. Olamide, out of the blue, now wants to be a pastor. That is also another story that we are going to look at. Let's go for a quick commercial break from Sunbest Healthcare. When we are back, we'll talk about the whole story.
Hello, Abusiafo. But Sunbest medicated powder. Now on your form. Hey, say when a man in swans one years is you. Never good out at all. About cough, I'm a what so.
Or don't.
It's what now I'm why you say. A crow. Sakakarere, a yam, a crow, a juniper bosso, and only Sunbest medicated ointment, a bebwao.
My possum, to me.
Who when Pedro be onia, meant na home mahonamia and who when Nimasi. What posso complaining na, at so betra, Poto Sunbest herbal balm. You're from Mama Sunbest. Sunbest products, educhem.
Obenya Sunbest products, our pharmacies, any herbal shops name. To phone friend 0551 907 393. FDA, I did ready and criteria too.
Welcome back. Now, popular Ghanaian influencer and TikTok star who is popularly known as Governa in 2021-2022, this woman has been aspiring to be a lawyer, and she has been doing so many videos on her TikTok channel to just channel her aspirations to be a lawyer. Now, a private citizen raised a concern about Governa becoming a lawyer, and so put in a petition with the Ghana Legal Council, and as such, she was inducted. Now, the injunction that was placed upon her stopped her from becoming a lawyer. Now, if you don't know Governa, let's take a look at a video that I picked from her TikTok channel. Yes, so that is Governa, our aspiring lawyer, in a rather revealing dress. And I think this is one of the reasons why people don't actually want her to become a lawyer. Now, in a new video that has been trending on the internet, Ghana's Chief Justice, Her Ladyship Justice Gertrude Sabasaki, was at an event yesterday at the Ghana Legal Council head office, and she stated that people's outcry for Governa to be a lawyer shouldn't be taken as something that is serious, because to be a lawyer, you need to put up certain character traits that people would actually love, certain character traits that people would actually hold high, because the office that you are going to hold is not something that is going to be taken as a joke. And as such, that woman or the lady known as Governa should rather put up good behavior traits. Now, in a video, you can see the rather revealing dress and piercings that she has. But let's take a look at the video when the Chief Justice, Her Ladyship Isaba, was also addressing this issue.
And then when somebody has behaved in a certain way, we say we cannot call the person to the bar. I was surprised at the furor that rose up concerning the call to the bar of certain people, and I thought, like, seriously, this is proper conduct for the legal sector? That's interesting. Anyway, so for you to come into a space and to come into the space of the legal sector, your conduct cannot be obscene and offensive, and you expect that you'll be admitted. It doesn't work like that. Your comments on social media, your ex parte communications for judges is extremely.
Yes, that will come as a bit disappointing to the woman, because actually when she passed her exam, she went to a firm and wanted to put in an application. And on her way to the application center, she actually found out that she has passed the exams to be called to the bar. Now, she addressed the issue, but let's first take a look at the video when she decided to upload her success story as in passing the exam to the bar. Let's take a look at the video.
Oh my god, you guys. So today my agenda for leaving the house was to take my application letter and my CV to the firm that I wish to do my pupillage at. And you do pupillage after your results have come out, but you know, with faith I still went to submit my application because, well, the results hadn't come out yet. And listen, when I got there I had to print it out, so I looked for a printing press. I found one while I was doing it, while I was, getting it printed out. Somebody sent me the pass list, like for the bar exam results. So this is the final result that determines whether or not you're going to become a lawyer, okay? And someone sent me the list. I passed! I passed!
Yes, so that was Ama Governor rejoicing in the video, because actually it's not easy to pass the bar exam, and that was the last exam that she had to write to pass, and she actually did nail it. But she addressed this issue of the Chief Justice when she actually took to Twitter, now known as X, and said that actually the bar has not told her what she has done, the mistakes she has made, and the offenses that she has committed, but rather they come out to say that her behavior is demeaning and it will actually defame the Ghana Legal Council. Now, this was actually what she said. I'll read it to you while you also take a stroll at it on the screen. She said, "Respectfully, I am still waiting to be told what my improper conduct was from 6th November 2022. Till date, I cannot handle this tarnishing of image and spread of false information about the true fact of the event that took place for much longer. This is cruel." So Ama Governor is trying to say that the Ghana Legal Council are tarnishing her image and defaming her, and they have not actually told her what she has done since 6th November 2022 till now, and she is still waiting. She aspires to be a lawyer, so let's see if the Ghana Legal Council will also rise to the bait and address her issue. Welcome back. Ghanaian sensation Kim Promise. When I say Kim Promise, he is now a household name that everybody knows about. Actually joined Wizkid, the Nigerian crooner, to shut down Tottenham Hotspur's stadium. Now, many people were talking about the fact that Nigerians are shutting down stadiums, they are shutting down arenas across Europe. Meanwhile, our own Ghanaian act are not able to do anything of that sort. Now, Kim Promise was the only Ghanaian artist who was billed to perform at Wizkid's event, which was held at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. And the man delivered, the guy delivered. Suddenly, the energy was infectious. The gravity that he brought on stage, the alacrity, everything was on point. And people were actually hailing him. Now, shutting down the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium is actually not a small feat. And for someone like Kim Promise to also do that, the guy, I must say, has paid his dues, because he has risen from the bit since times at MTN Hitmaker, coming through to VGMA, when at a point we all thought that he was going to win something. He didn't win. He came back stronger, won some things, and has been in the music industry since then, making hit upon hit. And his recent Terminator was actually a banger, and that was what he started his performance with, and the whole crowd went whoa, because the energy that Kim Promise brought was actually infectious. Let's take a look at a video when he was performing at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in North London. Now, we cannot deny the fact that King Promise is actually talented and he's at the edge of his game. He's just nailing it wherever that he goes. We hope that one day he will also be able to sell out a stadium or sell out an arena in London or in any of the European destinations in his own show, and this time he won't be featured on it. And that is something that we are also looking at from other Ghanaian acts. Recently, Sarkodie in his Jam store has also shut down some arenas in the United States of America, and it's actually an achievement and a feat for most of our Ghanaian acts. We hope that this thing will still continue, but let's still give King Promise a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to any of his videos, just go and get it on all streaming platforms, and let's also support our own and push them to get to the edge where they want to be. Let's move on to our third video.
Hello, abusiafo. But Sunburst medicated powder. Now on your form. Hey, say when a man in swans one yes is never good out at all. About cock, I'm a what so.
Or
Hey, tell me. It's what now I'm on why you say. A crow.
Take a career, a yam, a crow, a juniper so. And only Sunburst medicated ointment, a bebwa.
maposo ni hunam nyinaa tutu me.
Who when Pedro be onia ments na ho ma honam ya enwu wanim ase what poso complaining na et so betwa koto Sunburst herbal balm ye from mama Sunburst products edutwem
Obenya Sunburst products. Our pharmacies. Any herbal shops. To phone friend 0551 907 393. FDA. I did Jadi and Kratoya too.
Now, in our third story for the day, in a funny twist, Olamide has said that he wants to be a minister of God. Now, I don't know why he's saying he wants to be a minister of God, but looking at a Twitter tweet that he actually tweeted on his Twitter handle, on Sunday, he was contemplating about vehicular movement in Lagos. Now, vehicle traffic is actually something that you cannot run away from if you are in Africa or you are living in a large city in the world, and Lagos is no exception. Now, when you come to Ghana, one of the most annoying traffic to be in is the Domi traffic, which actually doesn't move and also doesn't come. You get to the front and you realize that nothing has actually caused the traffic. Now, from rush hour mornings and also closing times in the evenings are times that you are going to be in a very heavy, thick traffic in Ghana and in Nigeria or any other large city in the world. Now, in Lagos, especially on Sundays, Sundays are not days that we actually live in traffic, or Sundays are not days that we actually hit on in traffic. But Olamide actually was perplexed as to how there should be traffic on a Sunday morning. He took a swipe at ministers of God and at pastors, saying that these people are going to cash out because we are going to assume that all these people who were held up in the traffic on a Sunday morning are going to church. Now, Nigeria is known for having some of the big churches and wealthiest pastors in the world, to talk of the owner of Winners Chapel International, Pastor Adeboye, Pastor Chris, and all these people. We know that Charlie, they are well endowed when it comes to money. Now, Olamide says that now he wants to be a man of God. God should call him, because taking a look at all this money that the pastors are just swallowing and licking, he must also taste a bit of this holy cake. Let's take a look at the tweet. Yes, so that was the tweet from Olamide, and it was actually very brief, but you know, if you dig down and you want to react to it, it holds a lot of water and so many deep things that we actually can't go into. But also, let's take a look at Lagos traffic. Lagos traffic is one of the traffics you wouldn't want to be in a lifetime. Let's take a look. Yes. So that was Lagos traffic. If you are in this kind of traffic, what time are you going to get home? Now, many TikTokers and many skit makers have made funny skits about Lagos traffic. Someone, I can't remember, I watched a video somewhere where someone was actually saying that he was in a Lagos traffic, and when he got home, his wife, who was pregnant, has actually delivered, and the baby was in class 3, primary 3. That was very funny, because how can you be in a heavy traffic as such, but for that longer period of time? We know that was actually overboard. But what do you think about all these 3 stories? Leave your comment under the comment section. This episode was probably brought to you by Sunbest Healthcare. Make sure you like, share, and also subscribe to our channel so that in our next video you'll be the first to get it. See you in the next one. My name is Barbara Antenapo.
Hello, abusiafo. But Sunbest medicated powder. Now on your form. Hey, say when a man in swans one yes see. Never good now to talk. About cock I'm a what so.
Or
Hey, tell me. It's what now I'm why you say? A crow.
Take a career, a yam, a crow, a juni pedea bosso. And only Sunbest medicated ointment. A beb wow.
maposo me hunam nyinaa tutu me.
Ihu weni Pedro biye. Onia, ments na ho ma honam ya enhu w'anim ase. Waposo complain nyina. Et so betwa. Koto Sunbest herbal balm. Ye from me mama Sunbest. Sunbest products. Edutwem.
Obenya Sunbest products. Our pharmacies. Any herbal shops. At to phone friend 0551 907 393. FDA. I did Jedi and Kratio Yatum.